Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I wanted to make a quick tutorial and a quick video giving you guys some tips and advice on how to apply false eyelashes like a pro. So let's get right into it. So the lashes I'm going to be applying today are these Allure Definition eyelashes. These are in the number 126. Okay, so I've already applied mascara to my top lashes, and also I did a very thin line on top of my eyes with a brown pencil. So let's get right to it. The first thing you want to do before actually putting glue on the lashes is measure your falsies. You want to make sure that they're not too long and that they're not going to hang over the end of your eye. So make sure if you do need to trim your lashes that you're just taking a little bit off at a time and then continue to go back to measure it, because you don't want to cut too much off and then ruin a pair of perfectly fine lashes, right? You also want to make sure that you're cutting from the outside corner of the lash, not the inside corner. Okay, so the glue that I use for my lash application is the dual eyelash adhesive, and this is the dark tone one. You can use the white one if you want. It still dries clear. I think that's just preference. I just prefer the dark one. So let me see if I can show you here what I do. I squeeze the lash glue just a little bit to where a little bit of glue kind of drips over the top. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm just applying a thin layer of glue to the lash band. So this next part is very important to the perfect lash application, and that is drying time. You want to make sure that you let the glue dry on the falsie just enough to where it gets a little bit tacky, and that usually takes about 30 to 45 seconds. And the reason is that initial lash placement is what's most important. So if the glue is tacky, it won't budge. As soon as you put it over your eye, and I'll show you this in a minute, it won't move. It'll just stay put wherever you put it. If the glue is not dry enough, the moment you put it on your eye, it's gonna slide all over the place and just create a mess. It'll mess up your eye makeup and you're just gonna have to start all over, and we don't got time for that. So make sure your glue dries. The set of tweezers that come with the lashes actually I think are very great for beginners. It gets a really good hold on the lashes for the perfect application. Alright, so we let this glue dry long enough. What I'm going to do is place it over the middle of my eye where I want the lash. So what I'm going to do is place the lash over my eye, and I'm just going to basically drop it on my eye. And because the glue is tacky enough, you'll see in a moment that it will not budge. It'll just stay put. So let me try to get in close so you guys can see. You want to keep your eye open and just drop it. You see, it's not budging. I can blink and it's not going anywhere. So the front and end of the lash are still not where I want them. So they're going to be sticking up, and that's okay. Now, here's where you take your fingers or even your tweezers and just adjust the lash to bring it down close to your real lash line. And again, I like to gently pinch the eyelash together with my real lashes. And that's it, y'all. That's how easy it is. Let me go ahead and show you the other eye real quick. Alright, so I'm taking my other eyelash, squeeze a little bit of glue so that it drips out of the tube. I'm going to apply a thin layer to the lash band. And now we just wait till this dries. Alright, so I think we've let this dry long enough. Let me show you guys again real quick how to apply it on the eye. Let me just zoom in, get close so you guys can see. Alright, so remember that mascara is already on your real eyelashes. I have glue on my band and I let it dry long enough so that it is a bit tacky. I'm going to place it over my eye where I want it to sit and basically just drop it over there, and it will not budge. See? Again, the inner and outer ends of the eyelash are still sticking up, so I'm going to take my tweezers and move them where I want them, as close to my real lashes as possible. And that's it. So let's see. Make sure you apply mascara before you put on your falsies. Adding a liner is an option, but I would recommend it for beginners because it kind of helps blend in the band. If you put the lash on a little bit crooked, you won't be able to tell as easily if you have like a black eyeliner on top of your eye, you know what I mean? Don't forget to measure your eyelashes. When you are trimming the falsies, make sure you're taking from the outside corner of the lash, not the inside. Also, very important step, and I think it's the secret to the perfect lash application, is letting the glue dry long enough to where it gets tacky. And what else? Also, when applying your eyelashes, you don't want to line it up starting at the very beginning towards your inner tear duct. That's going to be very uncomfortable. If you look at your natural eyelashes, even they don't start like at the very beginning. So give it some space before you actually put the lashes on. I think that's pretty much it. Remember that practice makes perfect. It definitely took me a little while to perfect my lash game, for sure. And just have fun with it. Experiment with the different lashes, the different adhesives. Do you prefer to use your hands? Do you prefer to use tweezers? So find out what works for you. Alright, and that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found some of the information and tips helpful. If you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. So thank you again for watching. I always appreciate your love and support. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it. I will catch you in my next video.